Today, August 15th, marks the major feast day dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, celebrating her assumption into heaven, body, and soul in the Catholic tradition, and her dormition, or falling asleep, in Eastern Orthodox Christianity. The Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary is one of the great solemnities of the Catholic Church, which teaches that at the end of her earthly life, Mary was taken, body and soul, into heavenly glory. Unlike Jesus, who ascended into heaven by his own power, Mary was assumed or taken up by God's power. Some interesting facts about the Assumption are that it celebrates Mary's whole person. The Assumption means that Mary's body, as well as her soul, was glorified. This points toward the destiny promised to all Christians, the resurrection and glorification of the body. This feast is a dogma of the Catholic Church. Pope Pius XIII solemnly defined the Assumption as a dogma on November 1st, 1950, in Munificentissimus Deus. Catholics are therefore called to believe it as a revealed truth. The Bible doesn't describe the Assumption directly. There is no passage that says Mary was assumed into heaven. The doctrine developed from the Church's reflection on Mary's unique relationship with Christ, sacred tradition, and biblical themes concerning her role in salvation history. The Church's dogma deliberately says that Mary, having completed the course of her earthly life, was assumed into heaven. This leaves open the question of whether she died first. Many Eastern and Western Christians traditionally believe that she did because she is the mother of Jesus, the King, and because of her unique participation in his mission, the Church honors her as Queen Mother and Queen of Heaven. This feast is closely connected to Easter. The Assumption is ultimately about the victory of Christ over death. Mary's glorification is seen as a foretaste of what awaits the faithful at the resurrection. The moon appears in traditional images of Mary. Many artistic depictions of the Assumption show Mary surrounded by angels and standing above the moon. This imagery is connected especially with Revelation 12, which describes a woman clothed with the sun and standing on the moon. This feast is celebrated around the world. August 15th is a major feast not only for Catholics, but also for Eastern Orthodox and many other Christians, although the theological terminology and traditions differ. Mary's Assumption reminds Catholics that God's promise of eternal life is not merely about the soul escaping the body. Christianity ultimately looks forward to the resurrection and transformation of the entire human person.